What are some deeply unsettling facts that you know? In 1933, a doctor named Karl Tanzler raided the tomb of a female patient with whom he'd become obsessed and stole her body. He lived with the corpse for 7 years. As the body fell apart, he attached the corpse's bones together with wire and coat hangers and fitted the face with glass eyes. He was only caught when someone saw him dancing with the corpse in front of an open window. Hey, how about we ditch this musty-looking mausoleum and head back to my place? Paradoxical undressing. It happens during the last stages of hypothermia. As your nerves are damaged, the person removes all of their clothing in freezing temperatures because they feel irrationally hot. The astonishing fatality rates that can be found in so many battles in the First World War weren't accidents or unfortunate byproducts of the technology, they were factored into the battle plans. By the nature of attritional warfare, it was calculated how many men would be lost every week and commanders drew up enough reinforcements to replace them. This was called normal wastage. I remember reading about the German plan at Verdun. The idea was to attack a target the French couldn't afford to abandon and force them to throw more and more men into the meat grinder to hopefully deplete the French army. It almost worked too. Some regiments of the French army reported an over 100% casualty rate. Edit. I'm gonna chuck this here since so many people are asking. It's possible for the casualty rate to be over 100% vacuous. When men die or become wounded, they get replaced to keep the unit at full strength. And if those men become casualties as well, it's possible for a unit of say 1,000 men to suffer 1,200 casualties over a particularly long and bloody battle like Verdun. All whales eventually lose the energy to surface for oxygen, so they basically just sink and drown. In the Battle of Verdun, over 1 million artillery shells were fired onto a 19-mile-wide stretch of land in the first 12 hours. If you were lucky enough to survive until then, the sound alone was enough to drive you insane. Here's a recreation. I visited there in 2005. The ground, after 100 years, still looks like the moon ground.